multiple states began advancing regulatory language targeting what they call unlicensed clinical influence. It sounds harmless, sounds protective, and it sounds like it's about safety, but it is not. Because buried inside that language are three targets, not just influencers, not just bad actors. You, the clinician who speaks outside hospital policy, the nurse who posts truth on TikTok after a 16-hour shift, the provider who dares to question protocols that do not match reality, and the justification, misinformation control. But here's the truth that no one wants to say out loud. The definition of misinformation is no longer clinical. It is political. It is institutional, and it is controlled. The language is intentionally vague. It is so vague that it allows boards and systems to decide after the fact whether your voice was appropriate. You are not being told what you can say. You are being told you'll be punished if they don't like what you said. That is not regulation. That is psychological containment. So let's strip this down to what it really is. This is the expansion of control into three domains. Number one, speech surveillance. Your posts, your comments, your videos, they're being watched, logged, interpreted, not for accuracy or alignment. Number two, professional weaponization. Your license, what you fought for, is now the leverage. Speak out, you risk investigation. Educate independently, you risk being labeled outside scope. You challenge the system, you risk being made an example. And number three, narrative control. Hospitals, boards, and institutions are drawing a line. You can think, but only where we can't hear you. Because once truth leaves the walls of the facility, it becomes uncontrollable. And that is what they fear. This is where it gets dangerous. Not for them, for patients, for clinicians, for the entire system. Because when you silence the front line, three things happen. Whistleblowing dies. No one risks their license to expose unsafe staffing, fraudulent billing, or broken systems. Reality disappears. The public sees polished statements, not the chaos behind the curtain. Moral injury deepens because now it's not just what you endure. It is what you are forced to stay silent about. And silence under pressure, that is how systems rot from the inside. And here is the psychological trap being built around you. Use your voice and risk your career. Stay silent and protect your livelihood. Either way, you lose. Because this isn't about stopping misinformation. If it was, they would define it clearly. They would protect evidence-based dissent. They would create channels for safe reporting. They are not. They are creating uncertainty, and uncertainty creates compliance. So understand what I am telling you. You are not being regulated for safety. You are being conditioned for obedience. But here is what they cannot regulate. your ability to see what is happening, your ability to connect with others who see it too, your ability to document, organize, and expose patterns. They can monitor individuals. They cannot control a unified force. So, this is where the line is drawn, not in policy, in people. If you have ever held your tongue when you knew something was wrong, deleted a post out of fear, watched leadership spin a narrative you knew was false, then you already understand that this isn't about misinformation. This is about control. And control only works when people believe they are alone. I'm here to tell you that you are not alone. There are thousands of clinicians watching this shift in real time, feeling it, questioning it, quietly calculating their next move. The system is tightening its grip, but pressure does not do one of two things: it crushes or it forges. They are asking a dangerous question: who is allowed to think? But the real question is this: who is willing to stand when thinking becomes a liability? Because that is the moment movements are born. And that is the moment the front line stops asking for permission and starts becoming an impossible force to silence.